I feel like this is the outfit I get just attacked by a dog in. I'm a bitch-ass little city boy. Look at my haircut. You think I like camping? I saw her go to my Instagram and click on a photo of me and go, you look like this guy. And I was wearing a mask because I was at work. So I just pulled down my mask. And she was like, oh my God. And all my friends started dying laughing. Because they were like, we were debating whether it was you or not. But we were like, no, you probably wouldn't. And I was like, I work here. Any tips on how to do long-distance relationships? Don't do them. Do you guys remember the Last Dance documentary about Michael Jordan? And they asked B.J. Armstrong, like, was he a nice guy? And then B.J. Armstrong's like, he couldn't have been nice. He had to be... He was in charge. Like, he was Michael Jordan. Am I saying that Jacob Sharp is the Michael Jordan of bar managers? Yeah, I am. He was the greatest there ever was. But... Fuck off. Oh, it's Jacob right now. Okay. This will be funny, actually. Ah, Jesus, Mom, you scared me. This is what pisses me off about when someone ghosts someone. It's like, don't say nothing. At least say something. Lie. Lie to me. Lie. What's up with just the hottest girls in this city going out every night, getting so drunk and eating oysters? I had to because the big gash was here. Big gash. The big gash was here, so they had to wrap, like, the gauze around, like, my chin. Now, some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. The people who live in Toronto, you might know what the fuck I'm talking about. On a nightly basis, if you go through Instagram stories, you'll just see boomerangs of girls being out with, like, a nice, like, tiered plate system of just oysters on ice, next to a bunch of espresso martinis and shots of tequila. What the fuck are you doing? Like, it was just so, like... And so I was sitting in the hospital waiting room. And I don't know if you guys have ever had the privilege of sitting in a hospital waiting room, but it takes 9 hours for someone to say hi to you. So a girl walked up to me. I could tell this girl was in high school because of her Air Force Ones. And she just looked young as well. And she was clearly, like, a bit drunk. And by the way, this was, like, a Friday night at, like, 11:30 p.m. She, like, walked up to me. She has a neck brace on. Just, like, walks up to me. And she was like, hey. And I was like, hello. And I'm, like, my head's just, I'm dirty and bloody. And I got the thing on. And she's like, do I look weird? And I was like, what? She was like, do I look weird with this on? And I was like, I've never met you without you having a neck brace on. So this is normal. And she was like, thanks. And then walked away and sat back down in her chair. You can't drink Powerade or Gatorade. You have to suck it and chug it. You got to give a Powerade a suck. And stop attacking people who are friends with people who are doing something you don't agree with. They are not that person. Do they share a brain? No. They just happen to be real life friends. So fuck off and stop attacking people who are friends with a person that you are currently not agreeing with, okay? Because the internet moves a goddamn mile a minute and a fart, okay? It's about as significant as a fart leaving my fucking ass. From Humber College. I was at Humber College in Toronto, Ontario, Lakeshore campus, near the water. And if you're 17, 18, and 19 years old and you think you're nailing it right now, some of you might be, but most of you, don't kid yourself. You got a long way to go. You talk too loud, you don't really know how to handle yourself in public, and you're still learning. And that's okay. Every single day when I was 18 years old, I was like, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, were you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. And then for years, I didn't let anyone tell me anything until one day I was like, uh-oh, I'm sad and I should have listened to other things. He started making out with this girl. Like hard. Like, and I remember like he was like against the sink and she was here. And he just put his hands like he just squeezed into her jean. Like he was grabbing her butt. His girlfriend walked into the room and just stared like from, it was like this. And then she went like, stop looking, Dean, stop looking over there. Just camera, sorry. And then she ran over, started like punching her back and his face and was like, you fucking motherfucker, rightfully so. And then she kept doing that. He stopped making out with her. He grabbed like a plastic Captain Morgan spiced rum 26er. I don't know, like about this big, but it was empty. And I'm not fucking joking. He just threw it at her.
Thanks. Do you want to talk to my dad?
No.
Hi.
Shit. Hi, Giles. What am I gonna cry? Chill out, Dean. You chug that. Every time. Chug that. And that's where you kind of screw up, is because you could just meet someone and go, let me know if you need anything, and then they take advantage of you.
Yeah. You have no problem having 5 beers and then looking through people.
I'm sure I don't do that enough to certain people, so.
That's true.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Got me good. Okay. I'm keeping this in the podcast, by the way.
Oh, please. Just listen back to it before you decide to do that, okay?
I always do. You know I'm a professional.
Okay.
I always listen back. I always listen back and double check things. You know me.
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
Every time.
Every single time. I'm always like, that won't blow up in my face in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So I scalped myself when I did that. And what I mean is, this is not actual size, my head hit the ceiling when I jumped to skip those last 3 steps. And it opened my head like this. Like, when I was a little kid, man, I used to pretend my bed was a stage, and I would get my dad's tennis rackets and pretend they were guitars. And to anyone whose family has money, whose first apartment is the greatest, you're fucked for life. Your standards are set too high. Oh, Kate Beckinsale was on Dax Shepard's podcast recently. She's a fucking rocket. I would love to fuck Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, this is my apartment. Would you like to come over? Like a damn sociopath! Anyway, I think I can just stop being horny right now. I'm the one who run the city when they armed and vicious. Accusations on them blogs, but they all fictitious.